guys, so this video is for people that feel that they're in a relationship and their partner might change even though they're very toxic, or they're in a situation where they feel that if they hang on long enough then things might change. If that's you, then this video is definitely for you, and if it's not, that's not you, it's still good to listen to this anyway, okay? Because this is life advice thing everybody needs, right? So imagine that you're a captain of a ship, right? And on your ship, you're developing all these tiny little holes and water's coming into your ship, but you're saying, oh, never mind, it'll be all right, we'll make it to the destination. And more holes are developing and more water is coming in. So you've got to the point now, you've got quite a lot of water on the surface of your ship and you're saying, oh no, it's all right, it's okay. So by the time you get to your destination, your ship is totally filled with water and you don't even get to your destination because you go under, right? Now that is like people that tolerate little tiny, inconsistencies of toxic behavior, right? In the end, they get to a place where there's so much toxicity within their relationship or, within their life that they can metaphorically sink, right? So it's really, really, really important that you kind of take a look at your life if that sounds like you and you're that type of person. And don't judge yourself harshly. Don't think, okay, you know what, I'm this, I'm that, I shouldn't have accepted this. It's not about that. It's not about blame. It's about thinking, okay, this is my life and how do I want to lead my life? Now, if, for instance, you're in a relationship where it's really, really toxic, if you're in a relationship where you've put up with all sorts of things that you shouldn't have put up with, right? Okay. That person, let me just tell you that right now. That person is not going to change, okay? Their behavior may change if they get some form of therapy, all right? And if they want to change. Now, they can tell you all the blah, 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 I'll change. They won't change, let me tell you that. They will not change unless they get some form of help and they are aware of why they are doing the behavior they're doing, and if they love you and if they really want that to work out, all those things have to be in place for that person to change, right? In the meantime, you've got to make sure you haven't got all these little holes coming into your boat making you sink, all right? You have every right to have a life without toxicity. You have every right to not lead a life where you're constantly holding others up for the sake of themselves, right? Now, we're not talking about your family, your children. Now, your children, you need to hold them up for the sake of themselves, okay? But when it comes to partners or, work stuff, etc., have a good think. If something feels toxic to you, then you know what? 9 times out of 10, it probably is. And if it is toxic, maybe take a step back and think, you know what? Do I really need this in my life? Do I need this person in my life? If they do not change and they keep acting the same way, do I want this type of life? Okay? Now, I know it's pretty hardcore saying this, but I really feel that more people should take a step back and just kind of evaluate their lives and think, do you really want this? This is how your life should be, right? And if you don't want it to be how your life should be, try and think about steps to back away from that person so you can have better life.